Hi, everyone. Welcome to tonight's Phrase It Live. If you don't know me, my name is Alex. I'm the founder and developer of Phrase It and ESL With Purpose, where I believe that if you learn the English that we really use and the way we actually talk, you'll probably get a better job opportunity, maybe a better life, or just understand English speakers better. Anyway, that's me. And tonight we are going to practice phrasal verbs. So if you're just joining us, welcome. Good to see you, Brandon. Nice to see you, Jacob. Go ahead and say hi in the chat, and we'll get started in just a couple minutes. But before we get started tonight with phrasal verbs and winning points, I have a joke for you, and it is this one. What do you call a sleeping bull? Okay. Hi, Carlos. What do you call a sleeping bull? Hi, Jessica. Welcome. Good to see you, Brandon and Carlos and Jacob and everyone else joining. Thank you for joining us tonight. Good to see you again. My name is Alex, and I'm here to help you improve your English because I believe if you learn the English that we use, like phrasal verbs, it will help you in conversation, on the phone, anything in life. We talk with phrasal verbs all the time. Hey, Lena, welcome. Glad to see you again tonight. Awesome. Or in your area, probably morning, I think. Actually, go ahead and tell me in the chat, is it morning or is it night for you? Tell me. I want to know, because if you're in another part of the world, I don't know what time it is for you. So tell me, what time is it for you as you're watching this? Is it morning or is it nighttime? All right, so Lena, it's 10 a.m. Okay, so good morning, Lena, and good evening, Jeskron. And you got it, Jeskron. Yes, you got the joke. What do you call a sleeping bull? A bulldozer, meaning to doze off. It comes from the phrasal verb to doze off. And in English, and cool, Brandon, yes, at night. And in English, that is actually a phrasal verb. Hi, Lolly, welcome. Okay, so it's early. Oh, you're getting up very early to join us. Thank you. Do you drink coffee, Lolly, or maybe tea? What do you drink? Yeah, everyone, tell us, what do you drink? Do you drink coffee, tea, water? What's your favorite drink that you like to have? All right, good day for easy. Okay, Lena, nice. Cool. Yeah, and so Lolly and Lena, it looks like it's early morning for you, at least I know for Lolly. So thanks for joining. Tea. Oh, okay, Brandon, you do tea. Anybody else? What do you drink? Coffee, tea? Okay. Lots of coffee. Yeah, that early, I would think so. Absolutely, for sure. Cool. Okay, Lena, you had milk. All right. I just have water. Sometimes I drink tea. There's a brand of tea in the US here called Sleepy Time tea, and it helps me rest when I go to sleep. Strawberry, a chai with 2 pumps of raspberry syrup. Ooh, nice. Oh, that syrup, all that sugar. I don't know, Jessica. All right, so Artsum, welcome. Yeah, so it's kind of early evening for you. I'm on Mountain Time. I live in the state of Colorado, so I live on Mountain Time because we're next to the mountains. But that's part of the central U.S. So for me, it's 8:15. We just put our children to bed, so that's why I started doing these Phrase It Lives at 8:15 for you. All right, we're gonna get started in about 1 more minute and give other people time to join us for our Phrase It game tonight. We're going to do a handful of cards tonight, and I want to see what you learned from before, and maybe some of you it might be new, could be the same, but it'll be fun. All right, Carlos, your favorite drink is boba Thai tea. Okay. I like beer. What about you, Artsum? Yeah, I can drink one on occasion, but I don't. I have a belief where I don't believe in getting drunk or intoxicated, like having too much. I have to be careful. So yeah, but yeah, favorite drink. Hi, Nadira, welcome. Good to have you. All right, everyone is here. Okay, so the joke that I started with was, what do you call a bull or a sleeping bull? What do you call a sleeping bull? Like a male cow is a bull. and Jaskron got the answer, and it's a bulldozer. And that actually comes from the phrasal verb to doze off, which means to go to sleep. So if you're like in class and the university speaker is really boring, or you're in a business meeting and the speaker or the webinar or conference is just boring, and you're like, we would say doze off. And you see this in the movies too. People doze off, like means to fall asleep quickly. And so that comes from that idea when it says, what do you call a sleeping bull? A bulldozer. Now, why is that funny? Also, because a bulldozer is also the name of a machine that pushes dirt. It's called a bulldozer. It plows dirt. And so we would say a bulldozer, sleeping machine. All right. So everyone who's just joining us, welcome again. My name is Alex. I am here to help you practice your English, because I believe if you learn English the way we actually talk as native speakers, it will change your life. Because textbooks only help you so far. I like textbooks. I have several on my shelf, but you need to learn what we're going to tell you on the phone or when you're going to the store. We talk like this in my phrasal game, like these phrasal verbs. 30% of how we talk in conversation will have phrasal verbs in them. So that's why I'm teaching this, and I want to see you change your life through better English. Okay, let's get down to phrase it. Oh, thanks, Jasker. Actually, my company gave me this shirt. Can you take my next call? Thank you. Yeah. All right. Lolly, you like beer too? Yeah, but not in the morning. Yeah, I think in Germany they drink beer in the morning sometimes, but that's an assumption. I don't know. I've never lived there. But in France, I don't know either. Okay, cool. All right, if you're just joining me again, hit subscribe and like, and let's get started. I want you to win points tonight. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up, a smile, an emoji. Your favorite emoji could be a flame, maybe a heart, whatever. Type your emoji in the chat, and then we will start practicing phrasal verbs. So I await your emojis. Yes. All right. And then I'll tell you how we're going to play. As you type your emoji in the chat, here's how we will play tonight. We're going to play kind of going way back to the original way of how I played. Is I will show you a phrasal verb, and I will say the phrasal verb. And what you need to do is, instead of spelling it this time, I want you to type an answer to that phrasal verb. So let's do this one, for example. So if I say fill out, you would type in the chat a form or a document or something that would go with that phrasal verb. Okay, so you don't need to write the phrasal verb, but you do need to write a phrase with it, like fill out the form, fill out the job application. Okay, so type something like that. First person to type that, I will give you 5 points. Then after that, you make a little phrase, you answer with a noun or object. After you do that, then we'll do the round where you can make another sentence in the past tense or continuous. So I'm kind of up in your game tonight. That's an idiom. I'm making it more challenging by saying, ooh, running out of battery. Whew, better lighting. All right. So anyway, I'm making it more challenging by having you do past tense and the ing form. So I might have you say fill out, one of you types in the form, you get 5 points. Everybody types something. I want to see what you type. First person to do it, 5 points. Then after that, I will count to 3. I'll say 1, 2, 3, go. And you will type a sentence with fill out using ing or ed. Okay, so you have to spell like he is filling out the form or she is filling out the form. So I'm going to give you, if you want to practice a little more advanced English, we'll try that tonight. Okay, and we'll see how you do. Sound good? We'll see who gets points. So, ready? And this is my buzzer for you if you get points. It's a bell tonight. So, let's begin. Your first word is take over. What is something you take over? Take over. What do you take over? Type in the chat. Something you take over. Oh, and hi, Ernesto. I didn't say hi. Take over. And Ernesto, yes, that's the correct spelling, Ernesto. But tonight, you're going to have to make a phrase and answer it. Brandon, you got it. All right, Brandon, you just got 5 points. Take over a restaurant. Yes, Jaskron, a business is a good one, too. You take over a business. That's a good one. All right. Anybody else want to have a phrase with take over? Take over. All right, and take over means to, take control of or possess something. And you can go to my website and download the list of 70 of the most common phrasal verbs you need to know. All of these are defined with example sentences, so you can learn them. And boat. Yeah, you can take over a boat. Maybe your friend is driving the boat and they're going to crash, and you're like, no! And you take over the boat, and you're like, whew, and you avoid the rock. Maybe you're a good friend and you could do that for them. But good, yeah. Control, yes. Yes, Carlos, that's what that means. Like to get control of something. That's take over. All right, so I will count to 3. Now I want you to make a sentence with take over in the past tense. You can say took over or taking over with ing. Okay? Are you ready? It's a little more challenging. We'll see how you do tonight. If it's a little too challenging, we might go back to what we were doing before. But let's try this. So 1, 2, 3, go. Make a sentence with taking over or took over. And I'll give you 5 points. Brandon, I took over an Italian restaurant. Woo! Boom. You typed first. You got 5 points, Brandon. Way to go. Yes, but I also want to see your creative sentences. So even if you didn't get the 5 points like Brandon, go ahead and type, and I'll see what I can do to help you with your English tonight. Took over an Italian restaurant. Yeah, you might pay the owner. You bought the business, and now you're the Italian restaurant owner. Jaskron, I will take over your car. Yes, you can take the car. Lolly, before taking over the meeting, wait for me. Yeah, maybe somebody likes to take over control of the meeting, and you miss out. You miss something important in that meeting. I'm taking over the ship to the other side. That's a great sentence, Lena. Yeah, good. Anybody else want to try a sentence with took over or taking over? I'll give you a few seconds if you want to type. Need some water. Yeah, those are good sentences. Okay. Well, let's move on. Oh, Alex will take over. Yes, and please, Jaskron and everyone, don't let me forget to ask you. I keep forgetting at the end of each session to say, how many points did you get? So if I said you have 5 points, I need you to count that you have that many points. I think Brandon has 10 right now. So, because we only did one phrasal verb. All right, Carlos, I took over the steering wheel. I could drive us to someplace. Yes. Yep. You'll take over the steering wheel and drive to a fun place. Absolutely. Okay. So let's do another phrasal verb. So even if you're typing, I'll look at it again, but let's continue. I will show you another phrasal verb. I think, Jaskron, you have 5 points. Yep, you have 5. Brandon, I think you... No, actually, no, Jaskron, you don't have any points because Brandon beat you. He's got 10. But we're going to continue. And really, the points are just for fun. I mean, that's why I give them to you. What really matters is that you learn your English with me tonight. That's what matters. Okay. Here we go. Are you ready? Your next phrasal verb is drop off. Drop off. Okay? What is something you drop off? So you get 5 points for telling me what you drop off. What is something you drop off? Yes, Jaskron. You drop off your mom if you're driving her somewhere or taking her somewhere. Yep, that's 5 points. Anybody else? What else do you drop off? A book, a box. Yep, Carlos, a person. Or yeah, Jose, a person. Anybody else want to say something you drop off? What do you drop off? Anybody else? What does drop off mean? Oh yeah, Lolly, that's another definition of drop off. That's a good one. You can Kawa to Hutun. Welcome. Thank you tonight for joining us. You drop off documents. Maybe you have to drop them off somewhere at someone's home. You drop off the documents. But the other definition is I'm dropping off, which is similar to our phrasal verb earlier, doze off. I'm kind of dropping off to sleep, or I'm dozing off to sleep is another expression. So yeah, Lena, yeah, you can drop off yourself. I'm gonna drop myself off somewhere. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, drop off. Some good examples. Okay, I will count to 3, and now you make a sentence with dropping or dropped, ed, dropped off. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Using drop off, make a sentence with the ing or ed. I dropped off, or I'm dropping off something. I dropped off my phone yesterday. Okay, Brandon, yes. Oh, actually, Lolly got it. I dropped off my brother at work. No, Brandon, you didn't get the point. Lolly got the points. Lolly, you got 5 points. You were the first one with a full sentence. So good. Love these sentences. Great job. I will be dropping off my book. Ernesto, I dropped the school off some years ago. Yeah, Ernesto, that's close. You want to say, I dropped off from school years ago. So that might sound a little more accurate. I dropped off from school. And then Kawa, I dropped off my friend before class. Yes, that's a really good sentence with the past tense. Lena, I barely dropped myself off to the bed. Yeah, you're kind of slowly. You could say that. We normally wouldn't use that a lot when it's relating to sleep. It's kind of funny to say it that way, and it's kind of like a joke if you use it that way. But if I want to say, I barely dropped off in bed, I'd probably use the doze off one, maybe more in American English. I might say, I barely dozed off in bed. Something like that might be a little more common, more frequently used, but you can say it that way with drop off. Faustino, welcome. Hey, good to see you from Mexico. Woohoo. All right. So that is drop off, and we did take over. Okay. Remember your points at the end. Your next word is also a phrasal verb with take. This one is take down. Okay. So name something you take down. And if you're just joining us, what you're doing is you're typing in something. You say like the answer to this, like a noun, a person, place, or thing. Like I take down the and you type the in the chat. And the second opportunity is I'll say a sentence. And with that sentence, with ing or ed, past tense or ing form, I'll give you 5 more points. So that's how we're playing. Okay, so my postman will be dropped off my mailbox this evening. Kwa, close. Okay. Oh, Jessica, yes. Take down your sister, like tackle. So take down, like in sports, like rugby or soccer or American football, what people will do is they'll take down the other player, and you can do that way. It's also used in like military terms, like the sniper took down the enemy. This can be used in like video games. A lot of middle school kids and youth and high school kids and younger even, or adults that play video games, say I took down the bad guys. When you're playing the game, you can say take down. A table, Brandon, yeah. Carlos, a person, yeah, you take down a person. A building, yeah, Lolly, you can take down a building, like a demolition, like you're taking it down. A curtain, yes. Lena has a more commonly used one as well. Oh, Jessica, not Fortnite. Oh, every middle school child I have talked to loves Fortnite. I don't know why. I haven't even played it, but I know everybody loves that game. But I don't. I haven't played it. But anyway, I know that's a popular one. Take down the enemy in Fortnite. Yeah. My friend took my niece down to the sidewalk before a car hit her. Oh, no. That's so sad to hear. But that can happen, yeah. My friend took my niece down to a sidewalk. Ooh, ouch. That's no fun. But yeah, like that would be that's like taking down. in that way, in the way Kwa just used it, everyone, is like how I take like I'm carrying almost. You're not really carrying your niece, but like, hey, where are the kids? Well, I took them down to the park. If you're going like from a higher elevation to a lower elevation, you can say take down in that way. So maybe they were in their home was a higher elevation with stairs. So the way Kwa's using it here is they took them down the sidewalk, like took them down the steps or down to that area. Okay. I want to go back to Kwa. You had another sentence up there. My postman will be dropped my mailbox off this evening. That one you want to say ing because it's a continuous action of a future plan. So say my postman will be dropping, because if you add the be verb, you have to have ing with that. So you'll say my postman will be dropping off my mail this evening, because your mailbox is a box. I don't think he doesn't take your mailbox out of the thing, put it in there. But that's a good sentence example of using drop off. Anyway, going back to take down, the opponent player took down my teammate before he passed the line. Awesome. Also, Kwa, I forgot to tell everyone, I didn't count to 3 before I said make your sentence. Since Kwa's new, I'm just going to give him 5 points. Welcome. And I'm giving you 5 points for that. But everybody else, go ahead and type a sentence for this one too for practice. I took down some notes in my notebook. Yeah, way to go, Lolly. Go ahead, type ing or ed. 1, 2, 3, go. Kwa and Lolly already started, but you can type too. So make a sentence. I will take down everyone in the football game. I'm taking down my friends tonight playing soccer. Yeah, you can do that when you're playing a game. Also, we use it with like, frames. Like I have this frame of a mountain picture. We could take down the frame. I could take down my dice. I could take down my books, the lamp. You can take down an object that's in a higher place to a lower place. That's another use for it too. Okay, we good with takedown? Good practice, everyone. All right, let's continue with another phrasal verb so you can win more points. Okay, so this one is send back. Send back. Type something in the chat that you send back. All right. Carlos, I took down a book from the shelf. Yes, that's a good example. All right, Jaskron, how many points do you have? I'm not sure. I think Kwa has 5. You have 5, Jaskron. Hey, Patrick, welcome. Yes. Hello. All right. By the way, everyone here in that's an English learner, Mr. Patrick here that's joining us, he has a really cool YouTube channel. If you go to his YouTube channel, Patrick, if you're watching this, type your YouTube channel in the chat so that everyone can see it. Patrick is a really renowned English language instructor. He has helped many students improve their English as well. So you might want to check out his YouTube channel. He has some fun lessons for you too. All right. Thanks, Patrick, for joining us. All right. So send back a message. Although I can't give that to you, Jaskron, because it was misspelled. But Kwa, send back an order. Yes. 5 points for you, Kwa. And Brandon, a laptop. Yeah, we do send back a laptop. Lena, a package. Yep. Lolly, an item. Kwa, information, news. That's right. That's what you send back. Okay, so now I'm going to count to 3, and you need to say a phrasal verb with ing or past tense. And past tense is sent back. Ing, sending back. Okay, make a sentence with that on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. First person to make a sentence, I will give you 5 points. Oh yeah, Ernesto, we do. We send back a file too. That's correct. All right. But now we can do a sentence. Okay, Jaskron, I sent back all my emails. You just got 5 points. All right, Brandon, I sent back my sister to Brazil. Oh, yeah, that can happen. Could you send back my questions after you checked? Yes, that's a good one too. You might ask your teacher that. I have to send back this damaged item. And that's Yeah, I don't even have to use ing or t for past tense for that one, Lena. Or Lolly, I mean, sorry. Yes, Jessica, on 15. What do I do with the word? Oh, good question, Shia. So I will say the word. So we're playing. So yeah, if you're just joining us again, how we're playing tonight is I show you the card, and you need to answer with a person, place, or thing, or maybe an adverb of how it's used, like a small word. Like if you read up here, Ernesto had, I said send back. Ernesto said a file. Lolly said an item. So you get 5 points if you type it first, that item first with the phrasal verb. And then you get 5 more points when I say 1, 2, 3, go, and you type a sentence, and you're the first person to type the sentence using this word. You can use in past tense, sent, ing, or the regular tense is okay too. Sending back order is wasting our time. Yeah, sending back order. Oh, yeah, like when you're ordering food, you might want to say sending back my order, or you could even use the pronoun our, and you could say we're sending back our order, which is wasting time. Today we were sent back from work. Oh, yep, that can happen. My boss sent me back home when I felt sick. Yes, like to return. So send back means to return something or to come back from returning from somewhere. I sent the present back that was delivered by mistake. Yeah. And a lot of people in the US and around the world now are sending back items from Amazon. Maybe they ordered something from Amazon, and they send it back. I hope that if you order my Phrase It game though on Amazon, that you don't send it back, because then I have to give you a refund. and I don't want to do that. But yeah, send back. Send back. Or you're at a restaurant and you're eating some food and you're like, oh, this is not what I planned. I need to send back the food and get something better. Send back the present, send back, or send back a letter when you write something. Yeah, sending back a thank you annoys me. Okay, I see that, Shia. Yeah. Why are they so expensive? I don't know, Jaskron. Why are what so expensive? Food? Amazon items? I don't know what you mean by what's so expensive. Video games? They can be expensive too. I don't know. All right, we're going to move on, which is a phrasal verb. We'll move on to the phrase it. Oh, because of the cost of making them and creating them in the United States, I actually have my manufacturer do these here in the US. And that's why, because the cost of developing these in the US is more expensive. And for me to even make anything, to be able to even order more, to be able to provide more for other people, I have to charge a price that's higher so I can make enough profit in my business to reinvest in the business. So that's why I have to have that price on there. I don't want to go too much higher than that because then it is too expensive. But at that price point, I can do it. Sometimes I can run a discount. If you really want them, I do offer a long-standing 10% off discount for my Phrase It cards on Amazon. And that one is, if you haven't used the code yet, it's English Fun. So if you do go to Amazon and you type Phrase It game and you see this with this, you can use the code English Fun and get a 10% off discount. So I am able to provide that for you, but I try not to go too much lower than that because it's hard to then get more inventory that I need to provide for you guys more. Okay, so our next phrasal verb is move back. Move back. So name something you move back. What do you move back? Or it could be when. It can also be used with time. So it can be used with an object and time. So what do you do? Yeah, quoi? You just got 5 points. Yep, you move back to a place. And Jaskron, book. Yep, quoi? Location. Yeah, Brandon, home. You move back home. When do you move back? Or where do you move back? Other things. Yeah, you can move back a car. Okay, can you move your car back? That's actually something we might ask in English. Or a vehicle. Yeah, Lena. When I saw a snake, move back, right? There's a snake. Yes, Lolly, that's a good one. Anybody else have an idea for move back? Move back. All right. So now I'm going to count to 3. Oh, let's do the past tense though. So the past tense is moved, ed. moved, ed, and then ing, moving, moving. Ready? Go. Well, my thing, I sent it first, but you didn't see it. I'm not sure, Jessica. I'm moving back to California. Stuff, yeah, it's what happened every time. Fear. Oh yeah, move back. Fear, maybe? I will move back my native town when I retired. Takes me a month to move back to the house nearby. Yeah, Jessica, that's a good one too. Shia, good one. Qua, yeah. I will move back. And Qua, you might want to say I will move back to and use the preposition to there. I will move back to my native town when I retire. It takes me a month to move back to the house nearby. Yeah, it takes a while to move. I moved back to my old house. I moved back to California. I'm moving back to my parents. Oh, great answers with move back, everyone. Good job. All right. So furniture. Yeah, Ernesto. And I would spell, so we might say, please move the furniture back. You might see it more where it's a separable phrasal verb. So move back, you can separate and put the object in between. So you say move the furniture back, move the items back. So that's a good one. My neighbor hit my car when he moved back his box to his garden. Ow. Oh man, that's no fun, Qua. Ow. Yeah. All right, so that's move back. I think you got that one. So now we're going to do another one with back. So ready? What is something you put back? Name something that you put back. What do you put back? I put back I put back, what is something you put back? For 5 points. Let's see who can get it. A box. Brandon, you got it. You put back a box. That's right. You put back a box. A paper. Yes, Qua. Yes, Jessica, on a book. Yep. A box, paper. Anybody else? What is something you put back? It means to return an item or return something to its original condition again. I'll put back a meeting. Yeah, you could say that, Lolly. I might actually use the verb get instead of put. We'll say, let's get back to the meeting. I probably won't say, let's put back the meeting. I'm probably going to use get, but that's a good guess for that one. I don't know. Yeah, put back means to take something and return it to its original place. Yeah, similar to put away. Shia, that's correct. Yep. Clothes. Yeah, Brandon, we put away clothes. Yeah, Lena, you put back something that was stolen. Put back order. Yeah. Or if the puzzle, if I have toys everywhere, what do parents tell their children? Please put back the toys. We also use pick up. We say, please pick up your toys and put them back. So it's kind of like two actions in one situation. We'll say, please pick up your toys and please put them back. Or parents might say this to their children too. Hey, can you pick up your clothes and put back your clothes, like Brandon said there? Yeah, or put back order. A puzzle. Any of you do puzzles? If you put puzzles together and the puzzle pieces go everywhere, what do? I need to put back the puzzle. Okay, I'm going to count to 3. Now you can use a sentence. Now I don't need, put is the same in past tense, but ing would be putting back. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Make a sentence with put back. You can say putting back, put back, any form. Make a sentence. I'm putting back the book you lend me. Lolly, yes, you get 5 points. Oh, you were so close, Jaskron. I put away all the cards on my own. And you want to add S to card because it's object. And then Lolly. Oh, Lolly, you want to make sure you say lend me. Change that to a T instead of a D. Lent me. Because it was past tense. Lend, lent. Lent is the irregular verb past tense form. Please put it back. My stuff's after you used. So good try, Qua, but we're probably going to say this one. Please put back my stuff after you use it. So it's kind of a command. Oops, and correction there. That is not how you spell back. That's how you spell it. So you say, please put back my stuff after you use it. And then Brandon, my son, is putting back his clothes to the wardrobe. Yeah, very close, but I'm going to say in the. To the is like direction, which is kind of close, but I know that can be confusing as the preposition. But in conversation, we're going to say he's putting his clothes in the wardrobe. So I'm going to change to in that preposition. All right, I put away all the cards on my own. Yeah, that's right, Jessica. Okay, my daughter hates putting back the laundry. Yes, that is so true, Shia. And laundry is actually spelled like this. It doesn't need an A, but it sounds like it when we speak, right? Laundry. It sounds like we throw an A in there when we really don't. It's just laundry. But when we talk fast in English, we are saying laundry. There's like a vowel in there, but it's not in the writing. That's why English is so confusing. But anyway, that's why I'm here, to help you when you type these things. Okay. Putting back the original place after used makes everything to be neat and tidy. Yeah, you want to say putting back after using it makes everything to be neat and tidy. I'm putting my head back and start to say, think better. Close. So you say, I'm putting my head back to think better. And start to think. Yes, that makes more sense, Lena. Yes, good job. Awesome. Way to go, you guys. Wow. You guys are getting so much better at English. Every time we do these live things, I'm just proud of you. Keep learning these phrasal verbs. Keep practicing your writing and typing. You'll get there. All right. Let's do a couple more. We have time. We're going to do about, oh my gosh, I have so many with up. You know what? We'll do some phrasal verbs with up next Thursday. We'll just do 2 more right now that are about relationships. All right. Oh, Lena has another, or Shia, I put back my thoughts of leaving the country. Yeah. You kind of put them back, put them away. All right. So let's do our next phrasal verb. And I had some for up, but I'm going to save these for next Thursday. So if you want to learn some phrasal verbs with up, make sure you join me for the Phrase It Live next Thursday. But we're going to do 2 more here. And then if you have English questions, I'll stick around, which is a phrasal verb, stick around, which means to stay longer. So if you want to stick around at the end, I'll give you a special link for my new online course. And then if you have any English questions, I might be able to stick around for a couple minutes to help answer those. But right now, our next phrasal verb is take care of. Take care of, right? So who or what is something or someone you take care of? Go ahead and type in the chat. Yep. You get 5 points, Jaskron. Yep, you take care of the kid. And I have 4, so it's plural. We say I take care of, or we take care of the kids. A child. Yes, Brandon, you take care of a child. Sister. Yeah, Kwa. Health. Oh, yeah, take care of your health. Take care of your granny. Yeah, Alina. Take care of your friends. Parents, little sister, family, shoes. 20. I don't take care of 20, Jaskron. I don't. But I know that you're just telling us how many points you got. But Jaskron takes care of his points. We could say that. And Carlos, a situation. Yeah, you take care of a situation. Shia, take care of an expensive item. Yeah. Yep, you can do that. And so take care of means, yeah, basically that. To take care of or be responsible for someone or something. A lot of times we use this with family and relationships, but like Shia put down in there, and objects too, like Lena put in there, and Carlos, a situation, shoes, an expensive item. You can use this at work in your job. You mean like, my boss asked me to take care of my coworkers, or my boss asked me to take care of this project, or something like that could be used in the workplace. Or did you take care of the email I asked you to send? What? Did you take care of the email I asked you to send to the client? Oh, I forgot. Or yes, I did. You know, this could be a work-related conversation, but a lot of times we use it with family, like taking care of friends or family. Okay, let's count to 3. And now I want you to make a sentence. And past tense is took. ING is taking. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Make a sentence. Make a sentence with take care of. And you could say taking care of, took care of, one of those things. Okay, Kwa, 5 points. Yes, I took care of my grandparents until they passed away. So, yeah, Kwa gets 5 points. He typed it first. Brandon, I took care of bills. Shaya, I took care of my job until I got the promotion. Lolly, I took care of my grandma when she was ill. Yeah. I will take care of all my work today. Good, Jessica. Yeah. Take care of my bills. Yeah. Yeah, Brandon. Yep. I think we all have to take care of our bills. If you're a working adult, you have to take care of your bills and pay those for sure. But a lot of times we take care of things or people. That's take care of, right? And yeah, Kwa, that is correct. Taking care of customers' problems will make a good reputation of our services. You make sure you add the article between make and good. Say make a good, which is weird. I know it's like sometimes we say a or but you can say make a good or make a good reputation. That's a good one. Taking care of somebody makes you more patient. Lena, that is so true. I can tell you that as a parent, having children, that is so true. Especially, or if you're in nursing, you have to assist people or teaching. When I taught children in a classroom, or even adults, when I had to teach a classroom of students, I have to be very patient and understanding. Yeah, taking care of people. I used to spend too much on gas, but I took care of it by buying a smaller car. Carlos, that's a good one. Yeah. I used to spend too much, I guess, but I took care of it by buying a smaller car. Yeah, then you don't have to pay for as much gas. That's funny. I love your sentences. You guys are doing great. Oh man, this is such a fun night. Thanks for joining us. Okay, and enduring. Yeah, Lena, you're right, and it helps you endure. Shaya, this garden takes me a lot of efforts to take care of, but the result is satisfying. Okay, close. You want to say this garden takes me a lot of effort. You don't have to add s to efforts, but you're very close on the sentence there. Yeah. And Kwa, my professor will take care of his students' questions when he has extra time. Yep. Ernesto, I'm taking care of myself by eating healthy. Yeah, that's good. I don't. Sometimes I eat a cookie, and that's not always healthy. So I need to eat more like fruits and vegetables. So good job, Ernesto. All right. Great job, everyone. You're doing great. We got one more phrasal verb. Are you with me? Give me a thumbs up. Type an emoji. Say, yes, I'm ready. I'm going to put an emoji in here for you all as well. I'm going to do a smiling one. So we'll do this one. You guys made me do this tonight. You made me laugh there. YouTube emoji, Carlos. Nice. Yes, yes. All right. If you're ready, here we go. Your next phrasal verb is, this also has to do with relationships. Get along with. Get along with. All right. Thanks, Lena. Name someone you get along with. Or maybe you don't get along with, but get along with. Okay, Jessica, you just got 5 points. Your sister, yes. Your mom might ask you, hey, please get along with your sister. And your dad, yep. Family is really important to get along with. A relationship, yep, Kwa, yeah. Yep, you get along with a relationship, a lolly roommate, my dog, yeah. Get along with your pets, yep, that's right. Friends, friendship, you get along with friends, absolutely. Carlos, a person, get along with a person. Yeah, of course. Lena, my love, you get along with that. Oops, had an alarm going off. You get along with 25 points. Jessica's getting along with 25 points. Shaya, you get along with your fiance. Yes, yeah, you get along with your fiance. Yep, and so I get along with my wife. I get along with my children. And then some days I don't get along with my wife or children, but we try to most of the time, right? So, or in other relationships or at work, Who do you get along with, right? That's a phrasal verb, get along with. All right, past tense of this is got, G-O-T, and then ing form is getting along with. And this definition means to be like agreeable with, or you have more friendly relationships with in a positive way. So it's good when we get along with others, and get along with others who are different than you, so you can understand and respect their viewpoint and culture as well, to come to a conclusion, and get reach better goals together. So let's get along with. Okay, I'm going to count to 3, and then I want you to make a sentence with get along with. 1, 2, 3, go. You say got along with, getting along with. I'm getting along with my lonely most of the time. Aw. I'll give you 5 points, Lena, because that was a good effort. I'm getting along, but you want to say, instead of with my lonely, you could say I'm getting along alone most of the time. So instead of saying my lonely, we actually are going to say in that phrase alone, I'm getting along alone. Yeah, most of the time. But yeah, this is a sad sentence. I got along with my boyfriend for a long time. Okay, Lolly, yep. Brandon, I didn't get along with my mother-in-law. Yeah, that can happen. I will not get along with my little sister. Yes, Jessica, I have a daughter and a son, and they do not get along sometimes. But other times they do get along with each other. Ernesto, a coworker, and Kwa, getting along with old friends is a grateful gift for life. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. It's been interesting. This year, I've had a few old friends reach back out to me that I haven't talked to in a while. So I feel encouraged by that. Get along with, after having a break for a month, I and my ex-girlfriend, is that get along with, or didn't get along with each other? I'm not sure I understand that full sentence, Shia, but I think after got along. Okay, got along with one another. You might want to finish the full sentence and say, after having a break for a month, my ex-girlfriend and I got along with each other again, or something like that. But very close. You're very close. And then Carlos, in society, we have to get along with each other in order to keep the order. That is so true. We need to respect and get along with each other to help things stay in order. I agree. All right. So great job, everyone. Now, before I forget, tell me, how many points did you get? How many points did you get? Type them in the chat and tell me. I know, Jaskron, you're excited. I bet you're excited to give us points. Yep, 25. Okay. I think Quad, do you remember how many you have? I think Lena and Brandon, you have some. Anyone else have points? I think I gave some of you some points too. Lolly, yeah, I gave you points. So Lolly has 10. All right. Anybody else? Other points that you have? Negative 10, Carlos. Negative 10. Hey, it's okay. And if you got 0 points tonight, or like negative 10 like Carlos, that's fine. We're here to have fun. You learned some new phrasal verbs, or at least you practiced ones you thought you knew or you did know. And so I'm proud of you. Anybody else want to share points? I think there was someone else. Brandon, do you know how many you had? Are you still with us? I don't remember how many Brandon had. I'm trying to think. Getting along with my new neighbors. All right. Lena, yeah. Yeah, you had 5, Lena. A false start. Okay. Ernesto, yeah, that's a good sentence. I'm getting along with my new neighbors. That's important to do. Absolutely. Okay. Cool. Great. All right. So it looks like tonight, Jeskron, woo, you're the winner tonight. I'll give you another bell ring. I want to give all of you a new update. If you were with me last week, I promised you something. Oh, I think, Kwa, you probably had about 20-ish. Maybe the same as Jaskron. You were pretty close. I think I gave you quite a few, even though you kind of came in a little late. But yeah, close. But we'll give the points to Jaskron tonight. Next Thursday, you can join us and try to win more points. We're going to talk about some phrasal verbs with up, and maybe more phrasal verbs too. But I want to tell everyone, I actually started a new online course. It's very cheap this time. It's more affordable, but it's something you can do on your own time. So if you don't want to wait, I mean, if you can't always make these phrase it lives, but you're like, I want more explanation of phrasal verbs. They're confusing me. I put together a brand new course where it's a subscription course. It's only $9.99 a month for just the video access. But I'm also going to create another part. I have another version of that that's $24.99 a month, where you get unlimited access to my videos. And none of those videos in that course are on YouTube or my Udemy courses. They're brand new. I'm creating them month by month all this year. I'm going to keep adding more phrasal verb explanation videos in order by sentence. And there's some listening and speaking practice you can do in that online course. So I'll say A, you say B. You'll be able to listen and say how we use these phrasal verbs in different contexts, and also what not to say. Like, I'll tell you how not to say it with some of the incorrect grammar too in that phrasal verb course. So it really will help you understand how native speakers would use these expressions. And I put these courses together for you. I already have lessons on there, so if you want to start subscribing to that now, that would support me so I can keep creating stuff for you. So I'd appreciate that if you do subscribe. And you can unsubscribe the next month. So if you want unlimited access, for 1 month, it's only $9.99. The next month, it's not. So you can get that course. And then my bigger course that's $24.99. You get unlimited access plus 1 monthly Zoom call with me for about an hour, almost a similar time here. But Q&A, you get to see me on Zoom in person. I get to hear you and your English. We can practice English back and forth. You can ask me questions about some of those video lessons that we've been learning. So that's another package I have that's monthly. It's only $24.99 for that one. But I just want to share everyone, let you know that that's available now. You can go to my website in the link here. I will also have it in the description for you. And as I promised you, I will stick around for a few minutes for your English questions. So go ahead. What English questions do you have for me tonight? I will do my best to respond. We'll take about 5 minutes to do that. So ask away. Anybody have an English question for me that I could help you with besides these phrasal verbs that we just did? Yeah, Jessica, you can leave anytime. You don't have to stay. You don't have to stay just because I'm still here. Yeah, anybody, you can join or leave at your leisure. Yeah, no problem, Lolly. Good to see you. But if any of you have an English question for me, I'll wait a minute or two. If there's no questions, we can end. But if you do, I'm happy to stick around, Lena and Lolly. But yeah, thanks for joining. It's so cool to see everyone again. Like in the chat, I don't actually know what you fully look like, but I'm glad you're around. So that's great. Okay. Questions? Anybody? English questions for me? Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, Lena, you can stay for sure. And if you don't have an English question, that's fine. Yep. All right. Shaya, you're welcome. Good to have you. All right. Did any of the phrases tonight confuse you? Some of the ones we did, like take over, drop off. Do you have any questions about those? All right. Carlos gave us a good one. Thanks, Carlos. We'll go with that question tonight. Why through and through are pronounced the same? Because English is just confusing like that, isn't it? Well, through through is the past tense of throw. So if you break down the verb, throw and through, that's why it sounds the same. It's the past tense form of the verb through that sounds like the preposition through, like go through. But those are called, synonym. There's not synonyms, but words that sound the same called homonyms is what they're called, which are words that are spelled completely different, have different definitions, but they sound the same. So we can say that together, but let's pronounce it. Yeah, Shaya has a good question. So practice with me. Let's practice, Carlos and Shaya and anybody else watching. Let's practice those sounds. What does my tongue do when I make those sounds? Let's do that together. So through, my tongue actually goes between my teeth in the front, like this. But I don't use my voice here. I actually am just using my teeth and tongue to get that sound. And I'll say, through. You try it. Through. And hold your neck. You'll feel where the vowel sounds come in with the So through, through, right? You threw the ball. I went through the traffic. I went through the door. You can also say it like this. I threw the ball through the door. But you can see how my tongue goes in front of my teeth to make that sound. So yes. Oh my goodness, that TH sound. Whew. That is a tricky one, isn't it? Actually, Kwa, I'm going to see if I have a lesson on that I made before. If I don't, I think, Carlos, you wanted a lesson on that too. I'll make a free YouTube lesson on that pronunciation sound, on the TH sound, through and the, because there's the as well. It's a pretty hard one. But what really helps you as an English pronunciation learner is you have to really think about it in terms of, am I using my voice or am I not using my voice? And what is my mouth and what are my teeth and tongue and mouth doing to get that sound? So if you hold your neck, try this with me. You see, I'm not using a voice when I put my tongue through my teeth. But when I add my voice, it's like, you'll feel your neck start to vibrate to get that sound for pronunciation. Hey, Patrick, thanks for joining us. Yes, hope you have a good night as well. Yeah, it's late your time. I think you're an hour ahead of me. So yeah, have a good night, Patrick. But yeah, the problem is the TH sound. Through. And so that will, yeah, it's either like in the, it's a voice sound. So like that one, if everyone wants to try that one, so try that one with me. The. I add my voice to get the sound. But if I take away my voice, there's not that vibrating TH part of it. And so that might help. I'll put a few links in the description too on this live. So after we end the live, you can come back to this video, look at the description, and I'll have some video links for some pronunciation lessons. I know I have some for ch and k and tr, those sounds, but I don't know if I have the TH one. I need to make a TH video for you guys. The TH sound, yeah. You're touching your teeth with your tongue. We are, yep. I have to touch my teeth with my tongue to get that sound. It touches right there. I'm showing you more than you probably want to see, but I'm telling you, that's how you get that sound. The. You try it. Okay. Hopefully that answered your question with through and through. And so here's a funny sentence I can say. I threw the ball through the door. Okay. And then Abdul Aziz has a question. What is the politest way to ask for permission to get in classroom? Like, do you mean to apply for like a school, or you're like outside the door? What do you mean, Abdul Aziz? And welcome. What is the politest way to ask for permission to get in the classroom? You could say, excuse me, can I get in? I mean, I don't know what the situation is. It's all about, oh, if you were late. Okay, thank you. I need to know context. Language is all about context, right? So Abdulaziz asked a great question. What is the politest way to ask for permission in the classroom? Okay, so here's one polite way. You can knock on the door, if it's there, and you can say, excuse me, may I come in? Or if the door is unlocked, and it's like a open, you just can open the door and kind of sneak, in English we'll say sneak to the back of the room, or you can directly confront or talk to your instructor, and you can say, oh, I'm sorry I'm late, I'm here now. And the instructor might say, sure, go have a seat or take a seat, or you can, and if you're, it depends on your situation, Abdulaziz. Are you in high school, middle school? Are you in college? Are you an adult learner at a college university? It really depends on the context, because if you're an adult in college or an adult at a university, the professor is just going to be like, oh, you're late. Okay, college. So in college, you'll go in there and the professor, if it's a small class, you know, the professor's still teaching, you just kind of come into the back of the classroom. They might nod their head at you, or they might finish the lesson and they might come and talk to you. But if you're in college and you're late, and it's a large room, it's the professor is going to just be like, you know, whatever, you're late, it's on you to learn and try to find what you missed, or schedule an appointment with the professor to learn what you missed. That can be something that you'll need to do. But usually the politest way is to be like, excuse me, just let them know the situation. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm 5 minutes late, I'm here. And you go into the back of the room. It really depends on the professor and their classroom rules that they've established for you, because some instructors can have policies where they say, hey, you know, if you're 5 minutes late every time, the third time you show up, I'm not going to let you into the classroom. You know, it depends, really depends on the teacher and what their goals are for you in that situation. So good question, Abdulaziz. Okay, I have time for one more question. Does anybody else have an English question for me? I can answer one more. And you can type in the chat. Good to see everyone tonight too. Yeah, you can say that, Abdulaziz. May I get in? Excuse me, may I get in? And usually, you know, if they can let you in. Yeah, yeah. Very important to apologize. If you're doing this, especially in U.S. culture, in the U.S. culture, there's a kind of a guilt. In a lot of other cultures, it was called a shame culture, where it's kind of like you don't make a lot of eye contact. But in American culture, there's a lot of like guilt and restitution in your relationship. So it's like, I did something wrong, I have to apologize, I have to be confrontational about it. Once you've apologized, you owned your mistake, you move on. But in other cultures, it's not always the same method. But hopefully that helps you. Okay, so Carlos has one more question, and then after that, Carlos, we're gonna be done. I always get confused with get along and get alone. Oh, okay. So you're just saying confused with get along and get alone. Yeah, they're fast. Get along, you'll hear a very light g sound. Get alone is get alone. But get alone is probably going to be used. Listen for the context too in that situation, Carlos. You want to say, because often I'm not saying get alone. I mean, I could say I need to go get some alone time, but I'm going to say that full sentence probably. But you're probably thinking get alone, like maybe at a bank or when you buy something, or for a car, I need to get alone, or let's get along. So yeah, I can see how that's a little confusing. It definitely is, because when native speakers are talking quickly, yeah, it's like, oh, let's get along. Get along. Did you say, why do I want to borrow money? No, I said get along. Let's be agreeable. Oh, okay, not get alone. So yeah. Oh, get alone with me. Yeah, you could say that. Get alone. I need to get alone by myself. Oh, no. Get alone with me is not follow me. If you ask get alone with me, you're like asking your wife to have time with you, quality time with you. You know, hey, let's have alone time together. You know, let's get alone with me. Let's get away from the kids and have alone time. That's a little different. But get along with is to be more agreeable. Okay, so I hope I answered your question. Kwa had a question here too. I'll try to answer that one. How to improve pronunciation? Okay, Kwa, good question. So how to improve your pronunciation? Just, you know, use subtitles when you watch movies. Like if you have the opportunity to just go to a coffee shop or listen to native speakers talk around you, just start getting a listening ear for those things. Will start to help you a little bit. But when you're at home or alone, I mean, YouTube has so many cool videos on pronunciation too. You could get on YouTube and look up different, you know, pronunciation things. There's a lot of great teachers here on YouTube here. But pronunciation is really, you know, thinking about what pronunciation issues you actually have, because not all languages have the same pronunciation problem. Like a Arabic speaker is going to have a different problem than a Chinese speaker. A Japanese speaker may have a different problem than a Spanish speaker, like the L and R sounds. So they'll want to focus on those pronunciation issues. What's your native language, Kwa? What do you speak? What's your native language? Because that also helps. If you can, if you're still around. Burmese. Okay, so you have a dialect that really has a more lispy sounds, like and it's hard to get that full th because you're used to speaking maybe with your tongue behind your teeth a little more. So for you, those are tricky sounds, the th, because your native language, you learn maybe a lot of words with your tongue behind your teeth a little more. So for you, it's going to be kind of maybe opening your mouth a little more, and yeah, getting the tongue. You're using your tongue a lot more out in front of your teeth, and kind of having a harder stop with your teeth for those pronunciation issues. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so that will help. But I do have some lessons. I did create some lessons on the ch sounds and sh sounds. I can send you some links if you, like I said in the description here, I'll have some links for you with those pronunciation sounds. But yeah, ch sounds pretty interesting. But anyway, it's been like over an hour here, and I really enjoyed this Phrase It Live with all of you. If you're just joining me again here at the end, sorry you missed our Phrase It Live earlier, but you can join us next Thursday where we'll do Phrase It Live again. And then we can learn more. Also, if you want to start practicing more English, you can get my online subscription course. It's only $9.99 a month to watch my videos. I cut down on sugars. Oh yeah, Shia. Yeah, they would say that. We would say I cut down on. They probably use the preposition down on sugars. Yep. I could actually not sugars. Sorry, that's incorrect because it's a non-count noun. So let's say I cut down on sugar. So that's what we'd say. If someone said this is nuts, does it mean it means it's crazy? Usually it can be negative, Abdulaziz, but it can also be oh, this is nuts. Like, this is crazy. Why are we doing this? Usually negative, but it can also be like in a joking manner, like you're with your friend and be like, he's telling jokes, he's acting silly and crazy. You'd be like, he's nuts. What's he doing? So it can be kind of in a funny context, but it can also be in a negative context where, yeah, oh my gosh, that guy's nuts. Why are they doing that? So that could be more often than not, it's bad or negative, but it can be silly. So it's not always negative. But again, I'm going to wrap up tonight, which is a phrasal verb. Wrap up means to finish. But I'm just going to let you guys know you can check out my website and check out my subscription course. You can subscribe 1 month, unsubscribe the next, or stay subscribed. Helps me continue to create useful English content for all of you. So thank you so much for joining us on this Phrase It Live. If you don't have my email address either, you can click the links in the description, sign up, and get 70 words you need to know with English definitions. I'll send that to you as well. Kwa, yeah, great having you. And I will see you guys in some future lessons. And I do appreciate your support if you do start subscribing to my online course. I will see you in the next Phrase It Live.